All right. If you're writing and you're doing paperwork, stop. Okay, so take out your notes and put those away. Put your paperwork away. Okay, if you haven't turned in paperwork yet, please turn it in before you leave. Okay, so that's there. Got a couple people doing really well with recommendations. Awesome. Okay, so first off, let's get started. Okay, so welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Excellent.
Let's try again. Okay, so we have a number of people who are at class and things going on, so that's why we don't have a full group here today. But we're taping this for them. Okay, so don't jump up and down the lectures. It's right above your head. All right. So, as far as it goes, let's try one more time. So, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Excellent.
Good. Okay. So, me too. So, here's the thing. As far as base training goes, all right. Everybody understand how to calculate CPO. Okay. So, CPO should never have change in it. So, I can immediately see you did your CPO wrong if I see point something on it. Okay. So, again, it's just line one, cash sale price, minus the points of whatever you get for free. That gives your CPO. Okay. Now, also, so you understand what CPO. Is you get paid on CPO. CPO, by the way, stands for commissions paid on. That's what CPO stands for. So let's say the chef knife, you would make $11 on that sale at 10%. The homemaker plus 8, you would make $88 on that sale. All right. So giving away free stuff lowers your CPO. So you don't want to give away free stuff unless you have to. Okay. The purpose of the free stuff, just so you understand, why do we give away free stuff? The reason we give away free stuff is to help you with the sale, okay? Because again, it's a first call special. It's like Macy's one-day sale, all right? Our products are already cheaper. They're already better. We don't have to give away free stuff, okay? So it's a great price already. So the point is that that's just an extra thing to say. Look, if you get it today, we'll give you some free stuff. If you say come back next week, well, Henkel's can have people come back next week because Henkel's is in a store. Can you keep coming back to this person's house 3, 4, 5 times? No. Okay. You don't get paid for it once. So the point is that the goal of the free stuff is to say, look, get something today, and therefore you will get free stuff. Okay, so, but like if you're doing a demo and the person wants to buy, you don't need to give away free stuff, then you don't give away free stuff. Okay, free stuff is like an extra thing, a bonus. All right. Now, also something that you should know for your notes is the general rule of thumb is you're allowed to give away 20 points for every $100 on line 1. Okay. So general rule of thumb is for every $100 that somebody spends on line 1, you can give away 20 points for free. So let's say I had a customer, and let's say, for example, if you run to somebody who has Cutco, how many people ran to people who had Cutco? 1, 2, already? Okay. And I know your parents had Cutco, and was it somebody you knew? Did you know she had Cutco? No. Okay, so it was pretty cool. So the rest of you just have to do more demos or run into more people that have Cutco. So here's the thing, with people that have Cutco already, you don't have to do a whole presentation. This is really annoying too. I forgot this blank seat here. So I need you guys to slide over here. All right, so one empty spot right in front of me is it's a choo commitment. All right, so there we go. Beautiful. You guys do public speaking, you'll understand. Just having one seat right there is just interesting. All right, so anyway, you can slide the stairs out and just go on the phone. So here's the point. So let's say so people that have Cutco, let's say you go to this person's house and they already have like a homemaker plus 8, okay, and they don't want to upgrade to the ultimate set. What you do is you make what's called a wish list, all right? So you go, Mr. Jones, because most of you guys probably didn't even show them really the gifts and accessories. Most representatives don't show gifts and accessories the first time around. So and more customers don't buy because they just bought a homemaker set, so they don't get like $3,000 worth of Cutco. So what happens is you just go through the gifts and accessories and you make a list of anything they might be interested in. You say, so let's say they were interested in the barbecue set. Somebody do they have a price list up? Okay, grab a price list, all right? So let's say they were interested in the barbecue set. They were interested in getting 8 table knives, the gift box, 8 table knives, and let's say they really like, there's an ice cream scoop, and they like the fisherman solution. Okay, so you make a wish list for them, all right? So you just write down everything they want, and I go, Mr. Jones, so we'll make a list. So you already have Cutco. We don't have to go through that. Let me go through your guarantee again. So somebody find the prices. What's the price of the barbecue set? 124. Somebody look up the 8 table knives. They're in table knife sets. Table knife sets, 8 table knives in the gift box.
367.
367. What about the ice cream?
Wait.
Yes. What? No.
Huh?
Yes.
It's 8 pieces in the gift box?
In the gift box.
It's 224.
224. Ice cream scoop is 31.
33.
33. And the fisherman solution is 7. I know that. All right, so what I would do with this customer is so you make a list, okay, you flip through, and you just write down anything that might be interesting, and then you write down the prices. So then I would say to a customer, now I know the smaller things are smaller points, okay? So what I would say to the customer, I go, look, Mrs. Jones, the barbecue set is 124 plus 224. For the table knives, that's going to come out to 348. So I know, based upon this, that I'm allowed to give up to I'm allowed to give up to, on 300, I can give up to 60 points for free. Okay? What's that fisherman solution? Points. What's the points on the fisherman solution?
55.
55. So what I would do is I would say, actually, I would have them buy the ice cream scoop as well. So that would come out to 381. Okay? And I would say, Mr. Jones, if you buy the barbecue tools and the table knives and the ice cream scoop, I can give you that fisherman solution for free. All right, so does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can figure it out using the points. All right. So so that's just kind of a quick thing on wish lists. Right. So what you do with people who already have Cutco. Right. You can make a nice wish list, and then you can work with the points to kind of give them some free stuff and give them a good deal. Okay. So everyone understands 20 points for every 100. All right. Another thing, 3 numbers that should be etched into your brain that you need to know at all times. Which is always annoying, as he always does. Okay. So rubbing against it. But anyway, so as far as 3 numbers you should know all times, and always be conscious of where you are. Why are these 50, 100, and 300? Why are these numbers important?
Payment plans?
Payment plan options. Okay. So let's say you have a customer who's going to buy who had a one knife order. Anybody have a one knife order? Okay. What did they buy? French chef knife. Okay, that's a bad example.
So the T-carver.
The T-carver is a great example, okay? So the T-carver is $75. I can do this with the French knife too, but it'll just be a little different, okay? So $75. So I would say to Mrs. Jones, you're buying this petite carver for $75, which is fine. After tax and shipping, it's going to come out to like $80, $90, almost $90. 92? Okay. So, wow. Okay. So you're going to spend around almost $92 here. If you would get if there was another knife, if I give you Cutco for free, what's the next tool you would get? You pick something. Anything.
Paring knife?
A paring knife, okay? So the paring knife is 45, I just know that, okay? So 0, so now it would be 120. So what I would say is, I would go, Mrs. Jones, so if you get that paring knife, here's what I could do, you can now take that same thing and divide it up over 3, because you're right over $100. So instead of giving me $92 today, it would be like 25 plus, tax and shipping, so let's say $35. So you can give me $35 today, and so you would send less, and you can actually try out that paring knife. Now, if you don't like the paring knife, you can always send it back before you get that last payment, and then they just won't charge you for the paring knife. But at least you can get it, and you'll spend half as much money today. See how it works? Okay. You should always have calculators out. Here's the thing: when you're doing demos, if you notice whether you had a sale or not, do people always like Cutco?
Yes.
Yes, they always love it. Okay, so what your job is to get them to find something that fits in their budget and work with them to find the right things and the right numbers. This is where so I said buy a calculator. Okay, a big calculator. Right? If you see, I have a calculator thing on my demo. It's I got one of those giant ones with the big buttons. Right? Because I like to write up big orders. Okay, so it's kind of cool too. I take it out. Customers like, what is that? I go, Mr. Jones, I got to write up your big order. Big calculator. All right, so the point is that, but your job is to work with the customer. If you go see somebody who sells a car, the first part is they got to sell them on the car, and they talk about the features and this and this and that. And then the second part is, well, now I got to sit down with you and let's work out the numbers and find out what fits in your budget and what kind of car you can get, what features you can get. So your job is to do the Cutco sells itself. That's easy. Okay, everybody loves a demo. It's can you find something and work with them to find what fits in their budget. And that's what the fun part is, working with numbers and finding what goes in their budget. Even with that 110 knife, okay, I would say, look. Mrs. Jones, you're going to buy the chef knife for 110, okay? Or was it 99 or 110? Got the big one? 110. Okay? Same thing. Now, for this one, I understand if they're going to pay in full, they paid in full, I'm assuming, right?